Welcome to this week's episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. Man, we got a crazy one today, AD.
Man,
This is the first. I think this is the first time in Lookout history that someone has brought smoke to our front door. Came knocking,
crazy, right?
man, they brought the smoke to us, bro. That's crazy. I respect it though. You know what? I respect it. They brought it to our front door. And today we got a special guest from the Section 8 No Jutsu podcast. A friend, pal. Sid, what's good, bro?
What's good, Brody? It's awesome to be here. Like, I've never done this before, so like this feels weird. Like this isn't like my streaming platform. It's not anything. It's not my friend. Like I met y'all niggas on Twitter. Like this is crazy.
Hey, we bonded over a manga that we are gonna talk about on this episode, but we bonded over Spy Family.
I was about to say that's the one thing that we all got in common. Like we all bonded over this one manga. So like that's how me and LJ got together. So it's good to have you along for the ride for this one, man. Like appreciate you stopping through.
Like I said, bro, it's dope to be here. Like me and like one of my good friends, my friend Emeka at IG and Nancy, he did our logo. He did everything for us in terms of like creation, except for we can't like the creative stuff, but that's the art man behind everything. And we are talking about how mainstream anime is, with like a lot of people feeling like, yo, we don't feel like anime is mainstream, like, which is weird because like growing up I didn't really feel like I knew a lot of people who liked anime, but like the shit was everywhere. And so it's like cool to be able to link up with people off Twitter and stuff like that and just be like, yo, I fuck with this, we got a podcast. And then there's like just such a big space for like anime creators now. So like this is crazy.
Oh, definitely. And like I 100% agree with you of just like this stuff is a part of, this is like a heavily like influence pop culture so much, like, and people don't really understand it. Like anime is, it's now like ingrained with all that stuff, and it's cool. Not even just like us just meeting on Twitter, but us being black and talking about this shit too. Like, bro,
that exact thing. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, bro, like just being black and be able to talk about this like openly and just being able to just have fun with it and just add our own voice to all this. Like it's special. It's something special. We in some special times right now, man. So I'm happy you here. I'm happy you here. But I guess we gotta address the elephant in the room.
Oh, do we?
Well, I think we do, because I think the people need to know why the smoke was brought to our
Yo, the second I entered and I seen Senku Brady, I was like, I'm like, all right, I already see what type of time he's I was so mad. They're like, yo, y'all are really disrespecting the generational talent right now. Like, this is really insane.
Hey, listen, man, I understand Senku is a genius. Senku is a genius. Like, he has, his intellect is out of this world. We're not gonna act like though this man was just drawing up all the plays by himself.
He's not wrong.
This man's daddy was Bill Belichick, bro, and Senku's Brady. He just knows how to implement the system. He knows what to do, and he figures it out. But like, man, I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. He's a system QB.
I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like Senku is like the king of audibles. Like, I understand the playbook is there, but like the audibles are crazy. Like him figuring out that you can die and come back by being by being hit with the Medusa or whatever it's called. Like, yeah, bro, what? Like, Bill Belichick is not in the building. He's nowhere near. He saved like, and spoiler alert, because I know a lot of people are like into Dr. Stone, but they're not into Dr. Stone. Like, nah, into Dr. Stone here. Like, nah, bro. Like this man got a brand new team in the Ishigami Village.
But you got to understand, with Bill Belichick and Byakuya, you got to understand, like, this man saved like thousands of years. He created that village from them being stranded in the space and coming back and created that entire village, bro. Like, he said he put the game on, and then he put the game on for Senku to come back. He knew Senku was gonna come back and be like, bro, it's all you. Like, we're gonna pass these 100 stories down. I left you the keys. Like, come on.
I gotta say, the 1,000 Tales are definitely my favorite part of Hunter x Hunter. Wow.
It's all right.
I gotta stop smoking.
Listen,
Oh my God.
I've done that so many times. Dog. I've done that so many times. I'm surprised AD don't be calling my ass out on it.
No, because I do it too. So I ain't even holding it.
Hey, bro, there's like we were saying, there's like a whole new renaissance of anime. So like some wires got to get crossed somewhere. Because I was definitely getting Cowboy Bebop and Trigun mixed up as a kid. But like the second I described it, my friends were like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" Like, man, come on, you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know.
But no, I mean that's real. Like, especially like now, how much stuff comes out, everything influences everything. Like, there's a little bit of something sprinkled in something that reminds you of something. Like, all this stuff is, everything is biting off of everybody.
Exactly. So you wouldn't have tropes. Like, that's the whole purpose of tropes, where everything feeds off of each other and it just follows that certain like characteristic. So like, you can't help but like blur the lines between things every now and again. You can't hold that against anybody.
Yeah,
like,
there's just so much anime and it's just so wonderful. Like, this is beautiful, bro.
All right, but back to what you were saying. So the 100 Tales,
right? Bro, they're so beautiful. Like, they're so beautiful.
No,
like,
I mean,
Lillian be able to sing and all that. Just like, oh my gosh.
No, they are. They're definitely one of my favorite parts about Dr. Stone. I think I like it. I can see how people can get deep into it and just be like, "Yo, this is the one. This is the one right here."
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's just some things in here that's keeping me feeling.
Yeah.
Like the whole the catchphrase thing that like each character has. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, why does everyone has a catchphrase? The pig Latin was pissing me off.
Yo, that one is my movie. Actually, I don't mind the pig Latin. It's annoying, but like the one that annoys me the most, and it pisses me off because Senku is my favorite. That doesn't move me 1 millimeter or send it like, bruh, like we get it. It's into science. Like, you don't like people. Okay, cool. Like, move past it, bruh.
No, bro, or the 100 billion%. I'm like, yes. All right, dog.
It's just so corny. But nah, I still love it. Like, it's such a fun time.
It is. It's a very fun read. I'll say that. Like, from like the art direction and how they draw the characters, the hyper expressiveness during moments. Like, it's very. It draws you in. It's you like entertained about even during corny moments. It's very easy for you to be like, all right, I'm jumping to the next thing. What they doing?
Yeah.
But AD, you want to say something?
Oh no, I'm good. Like, I'm just enjoying the ride. You feel me? Like,
man, but for real. But let's get into the real reason why we're here, because I mean, this week they went dumb on this chapter of Spy Family. This one was dog. This was the one. This was the one this week.
Yeah. You know how like when you introduce like certain characters, like before we had the introduction of Yuri and like how he came into the story, but now this new character is like, oh, we about to get into some like real stuff. This is about to be some like what is it called? The triangle relationship or something like that. Like
entanglement, nigga. That's a new word.
Entangle. That's what we're gonna call it from now on.
That's the new trope, entanglement.
It is.
It's a shame, bro. From 2020 on, bro.
From 2020 on, bro. Entanglement tropes. That's what we want. That's all we want. If my manga don't got entanglement tropes, I don't want it.
Man.
But no, Sid, you just caught up, right? Like on all the Spy Family, right?
Yeah, so I started. When did I started last weekend. Yeah, I was driving. I was on like a 2-hour car ride, and I'm sitting in the back of the car. I'm like, yo, it's hot. I'm bored. There's no possible way that I'm just gonna sit here for 2 hours. And then I remember Niels. when he came up to Section 8, he was like, "Yeah, we read Spy Family and stuff like that." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, let me put that on my to-do list." So Dr. Stone popped up, and then I love Dr. Stone so much that like I just blew through that, caught up in like 2 weeks, and then I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Yo, Spy Family sitting right there. Like, I could get into it now." And then I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." Because like just from the first chapter, I was like, "Okay, I can pretty much tell what this is about." And then like everything just kept coming out of left field. Like, okay, typical spy mission, kill whoever, get into the school, fine. And then Anya, who is the GOAT, by the way.
Anya
Oh yeah, Anya, big Anya Hive over here.
Okay, cool. See, I'm glad we can agree on that. Like I'm ready to throw hands for Anya. Like that's the GOAT right there. And then they just introduced that she has telekinesis and she's reading minds, and I'm like, okay, this shit is getting crazy. And then they're introducing other assassins and stuff like that. And then a 55-page chapter goes by in 10 minutes. Next thing I know, an hour passes. I'm 20 chapters in. I'm like, all right, cool. I see where this is going. They got me. Good job.
Man, listen, it did the same to me where everything I thought was gonna happen didn't happen, and what actually happened was way better than what I thought was gonna happen. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is the one right here. It's, man, from, I know you said that you said that Lloyd and Yuri are Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I've been dying at that shit. Hey, because they really are Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They don't know yet. I really hope that one of them gets a mission to like find the other one. I really wonder what that's gonna look
that's
like.
So generic though for like a spy thing. Like that's super generic.
Or but like if you, because you know that Yuri's brother is in the secret police. So how I was thinking of it is, the secret police get involved. Like there's got to be a way where they could like figure out each other's thing with all that's going on right now.
Yeah, there has to be a way, and then somehow they're gonna find out Anya's sidekick, or she's just gonna flat out say it, and then.
But it's so many moving parts to it though, because it's like you have that part, you have the fact that like the dog is intelligent too. Anya is the only person who knows everything. About that. Anya is the only person who knows everything about everyone because she could read minds. But there's so many moving parts to that. It's like it's still the overarching story of the mission. It's like Yuri's the secret police. Yuri doesn't even know that his sister is an assassin. Like it's so many different things going on. So it's like
it's crazy. like there's just so much. But like at the same time, I think it's kind of refreshing to like have something besides One Piece that can like thread like that story wise, and they're just able to keep like pushing and keep going and doing all that just to like make sure that the story can continue in like an almost non-linear way. Like it almost kind of reminds me of like kind of like a Pulp Fiction-esque type of situation.
Oh yeah, we're kind of seeing the same story from so many different viewpoints, from so many different like characters. Like you're seeing that through the eyes of so many different characters. So like get all those viewpoints and all these connections. This chapter this week, one of my favorite parts is that they keep the main mission. We keep Lloyd's main mission going, but they still have these side missions that he gets to go on. And seeing how those side missions relate to like the main missions is one of my favorite parts of how they continue to connect those things together, and like how Lloyd has to maneuver so much different than before when he was like wasn't on this mission, when he was a spy, like just going out and doing his thing, like seeing him how he maneuvers now and whatnot. But that's one of my favorite parts. That's one of those, man, this story is just great. Like Spy Family is just fucking amazing, bro. Like there's so many things about it I could just brag about. But yeah. This chapter though, we gotta get into this chapter for this week, man. Of
course. Yeah.
Like AD said, I have not seen, man, a baddie came into the picture, dog. She came in confidence, dog. The confidence.
I was like, she pulled up. She was like, "Yeah, I'm about to take your man. I'm about to replace you. Like, it's over with." She came in dirty macking, dog. I ain't never seen a woman came in and start dirty macking. She came in was like, your husband came and he was talking like, "Yeah, I don't like what my wife does." And then she paused and he walked through the door. I was like, "Oh shit, what's about to go down?" I don't even know how this is about to go down. LJ, you got something to say on this, bro? Because like,
her code name ain't even cold. Nightfall is heat. That's a cold ass code name, bro.
Yes.
Bro, she full of, man, I cannot believe she makes LL Cool J and Hey Lover look like a goddamn simp. Like, bro, she was she pulled up Lloyd and was like, "Your woman smoke blunts and drinks too much. Smoke too many blunts and drink too much." Oh my God, I'm not. She really brought smoke to the front door. Like, I was like, you are acting totally different today. My God, bro. It was some different shit. That was some different shit, bro.
Oh man.
Like what, like, obviously when you have like a family dynamic, you want to add like a pitch out of left field, like just something crazy. But like, I always feel like with spy stuff, they kind of like do it more subtly. It's like, okay, let me track her for a little bit. Let me show them the tracking and all this. And then like, okay, let me introduce myself in like some way. And this woman just ran up in the house and said, "All right, this is mine now." Like, bro, what?
Listen, there's a line, right? There's a line where you trying to take, there's one thing to try to take someone's, spouse, take someone's significant other. But to try to take someone's kid too, she was like, "Not only do I want your man, I want your kid too." Like, I was like, she is, wow. I was like, this is mad disrespectful right now. I'm like, I have not seen anything. Man, bruh.
But here's the funniest part. You know how like they're sitting in the living room with and they're having a conversation. She's like, "I'm gonna try to find a way to remove you, but this woman got too much skill. I might never find the opening." She don't realize like you might be messing with the wrong one because yours is still a fucking assassin now. Like, let's not get shit twisted. Like you came into the wrong house trying to start some shit. Like,
yeah, no, I really like kind of like the mind game aspect of like the whole spy thing. Because obviously, like as she called out, if you're sitting a certain way, okay, there are no openings for me to do this. And then like you kind of just have to think of that dynamic through like for everyone in the show, because now like anytime someone looks at them, it's like, okay, we're trying to judge them from this lens, and this lens. One's a spy, one's a teacher, one's an assassin. And they're all looking for the same things just from like a different perspective. So like it's just one of those crazy things where it's just like the dynamic is never going to stop moving for this show. And then you just have Anya on the side who says, "Okay, I just don't want certain things to happen. So let's play stupid."
Bro, listen, once again, Anya's goat. She rides for her mom. This kid rides for her mom. She was like, "Oh, where are you trying to come in here? Room family?" Say less. She says, "Less. You came into the wrong household lady." She thought this was going to go sweet, didn't you? It's like, I'm reading your whole mind. But one cool part about this though, like tying into like the spy aspect of the story is how their conversation. I do like how they wrote the conversation of how speaking is code, but the tension of everything. As much as they're trying to stay, secretive and move sneakily, the tension just spills out. Like there's no way that you can't tell that there's something bigger going on, and so it's cool for them to still add that tension and add the real conversation in with it, because so you like really get an understanding and idea of like she really came in there on business. Like she did not come over there to play about Lloyd. She was like, "Bro, listen, I'm yours," pretty much. And he's, man, Lloyd Penn ain't crazy, bro. I have not seen some Matt Gay like this. Been crazy, bro. Oh man,
definitely going crazy. And then Lloyd, like for as smooth as he is, he's just stupid sometimes. Like,
he's too focused on work. He's
Yep.
too focused on the bag. He's too focused on work. Like he ain't really concerned about like this whole story is like him opening up to be himself. Like she even says like I learned how to not show emotion from you. Like you taught me not to do that, but I could see like a little hint of emotion with you being here in your family. Like we already know as readers we're seeing the growth of Lloyd and him with being with Yor and Anya and everything that's going on. But now you have somebody from the outside looking in who knows Lloyd from his past and says like, yo, no, like I see you kind of like changing on the slick. Like, what is this? Like, you're not the same person, but I will do whatever I can to like make you mine and like be a part of your life. So it's like, okay, like while I don't like how she came into the story, like trying to like run game, I appreciate who she is as a person and how she respects Lloyd as a person herself. Like,
Yeah.
it's something dope about her.
I haven't really seen a character in this show or in this manga that I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the brother, but I also understand his position and why he has to be the way he is. Like he's kind of like a little creepy, but I feel like in all anime and manga, they always kind of have like that weirdo incest kind of situation going on. Which yeah, like I think they need to chill that the fuck out. Like I'm not reading manga for what are you doing, step bro, but clearly this is the message they're trying to put out. So like I guess
it's one of those things that you just got to deal with at some point. It's like when you read enough manga and anime, you're just like, all right, man, like I guess this is the trope, this is a part of the story, but like, come on now, like
before we got this all started, there's a good conversation that came up about this manga of some things says of there's so many things gonna happen that you can't catch the tone, and especially if there's no anime to it, you can't catch the tone of like how they're trying to do it. So obviously the anime has been confirmed, it's coming soon. I'm excited for it. All of us excited for it. What do you think? Like, what direction do you think they're gonna probably go in with it?
I think it'll kind of be like, I'm trying to think of a show that would kind of like have it. I want to say kind of like Assassination Classroom.
Oh, okay.
But like a little lighter on the tone. A little lighter on like some of it. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like it's kind of like a slice of life mixed with like an action adventure anime. But like there's not enough action and adventure to give that. But there's not enough slice of life element to say that it's a slice of life anime. Because I feel like it's a little bit too exciting. So like you obviously can't go full like dark tone like Death Note. You can't really go life changing tone, kind of like in Fire Force. But what you can do is kind of like be able to mirror the situations, or not even mirror the situations, kind of like just cut up the situation so like you can have a serious moment and a joking one, kind of like how Koro Sensei would do. Like okay, he's clearly thinking about blowing up the world, but at the same time, he's putting makeup all over someone's face. So, like, how serious can this actually be?
No, yeah, definitely. I have not seen it from that perspective yet, but that was I could see that happening. In Assassination Classroom was when I like first started like reading manga again, like heavy, because there's like a time where I kind of like wasn't reading as much. I got back into a heavy. Assassination Classroom was like the first one that I picked up and read through, and that manga and anime is really fucking good. But see it, yeah, for like you explaining like that, I could see something happening in that realm. Me personally, I was thinking more of in terms of like art direction and kind of the overall feel of it, I was thinking something of like Kakaguri or like Cowboy Bebop, where it's like that jazzy feel to it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, like that jazzy feel, especially with like how Lloyd is as a character, especially things dealing with spies. You look at Lloyd and just his type. He's very clean cut. He's very, you look at his like how they draw his clothes, how he draw his face. Like he's a very clean cut person, and how he moves, especially like some of the action scenes and some of the spy missions. I don't know. They have this very James Bondsy feel to them, and I feel like I don't know. There's something with that, and then anime and the anime and jazz aspect that all just feels like it'll mesh very well together.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But yeah, I think changed when we figuring out more about Anya too, and figure out more about her past and see how intense that really is, because we still don't even know how she got her powers.
Yeah, they just said experiment. Like that's the only words that were actually ever said about it.
Yeah, and so it's like we gotta, once we start getting more into that background, like might fuck around and change like the whole aspect of the story, like the whole tone of everything. We can start off like this. And we start, getting deeper in her past. We might fuck around, figure out it's like dark as hell, and now we take this like, once again they can do this so well though of things coming out of left field, but how it hits you, you're just like, yo, this is better than I could even imagine for the moment.
Yeah.
It's funny when you say that. It's like I was reading the first chapter a little bit before we got onto the podcast, and she's like experiment number 7. So there's already a possible, like we already have that like slight hint of, there were 6 other people before her. In addition to like there could have been other people after her, and then we still have the dog. Like you don't know, like there's still other psychics out there that we could dive into, and they're constantly always introducing new characters into the story and like placing them and interweaving them like very well into the narrative. So like you said, this could be like something great to see, like as far as Anya's backstory is concerned.
Yeah, I think of now that you say that, like in terms of like a whole tone change. So like I was saying, Assassination Classroom, again, one of my favorites that like kind of got me into like the new age of anime, because I was like stuck
definitely
in, like, the 2000. I was stuck in like the 90s and 2000s for like until like I want to say like until I started watching like One Piece in like 2014. And yeah, I think of like Koro Sensei's the story about how he got to be the tentacle person and all that. And I'm kind of thinking like a tone shift like that would be crazy for Spy Family, just because now like you add in like the what if of Lloyd trying to figure out what happened. Why are there any negative effects to this? Are there like, is anything going to happen to Anya? What's going to happen? How that affects the mission and everything like that. So like, yeah, like it could be a complete tone shift that comes out of absolutely nowhere just because Anya recognized a face on the street and the face happened to be thinking about, experiment this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And with her powers in general, she figures out so much so quick. Even you brought this up. We talked about it on Twitter. When she figured out that someone was trying to kill Yuri. Oh man, how her telepathic powers, bro. She's a rider. She really rides for her mom, dog. Like
facts.
She rides for her mom. Listen, she's like, listen, I ain't no daddy's girl, bro. You messing with my mama. What's good? Straight pulled up on man. All smoke. Oh man, but dog, just her having that power is like, man, it definitely does add that layer, and there's always kind of like a fog of it, like you always kind of sense it of, man, like something could happen, like her reading minds and her reading other people's minds and what she's gonna figure out next. So I like that they always keep that kind of that suspense is always tied into there, and I can't wait until they finally just go, you know what? Let's go. Like, let's all go all in.
Like to say, fuck it.
Let's say, fuck it, hit the button and blow our fucking minds or something. But yeah, man, I'm happy that Spy Family is wholesome content because it brings people together. It brings 3 real niggas together. That's what it did. So y'all. Listen, y'all can't slander Spy Family. This Spy Family is officially Big Eyes slander proof. It is.
Nah, but to say you can't come to the hood and talk bad on Spy Family.
It's funny because I don't even think there's any. I haven't seen anybody slander Spy Family. Like anybody who generally reads Spy Family actually loves it. Like I haven't seen not one person actually slander this. So like I think we're all in the same general space. Like
hey, don't let the first season be a banger. Don't let the first season be. Oh no,
I'm saying it's go. I'll say it's go.
Oh, bro, listen.
I don't care.
Anime of the year. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't care.
Hey, listen.
Not a care in the world.
Big Eyes is gonna be on Section 8. We all gonna be posted. We all gonna be posted ready.
We posted up in the hood waiting for someone to slander.
Waiting.
We're not. Yo, the same way I thought Senku was slander proof. Like, nah, I'm running up. I'm not.
Senku ain't even slander. We ain't even slander Senku. That's like. I think it's
and I still pull up.
Hey, listen.
It got too close.
Hey, Ammo, listen, Senku working with that's what I'm saying.
All right, Senku is a Blue Lives Matter nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, listen. Senku working with the police.
I told you. No, I posted the panels. I posted the panels on Twitter, bro. When Senku made the gun and he gave it to Yo. And he was like, bro, you give it to a police officer. I was like, oh, that's debatable, Senku. I don't know about that one. Yo is like, yeah, when I had these guys walking down the street and they look like some troublemakers, blammo. I was like, dog, no, turn him back to stone now. Please, get him out of here. We don't need him.
Yo, I can't tell you how much I was dying when I seen Senku make the burner for the first time. I was like,
he really made the blammer. Bro, he really made the blammer.
Like, this nigga said, yeah, I'm probably going to hell for this. No, come on, bro. Anything else but this.
Bro, see, listen, this is where Senku got me all fucked up, bro. He made the blammer. So I'm like, dang, he's a real nigga, bro. He really made the blammer from scratch. He was on his John Wick, bro. Senku Wick, dog. He really built the blammer from the ground up. But he gave it to a cop. I was like,
exactly. Defund the police.
Was like, what activity are you in, Senku?
Oh shit!
Talk to me, Chief. I'm like, why are you doing
it? It's Japan.
That ain't no excuse. That ain't no excuse. Nope. That ain't no excuse.
Different. Nah, bro. I majored in sociology. I'll tell you the difference, goddammit. I will cite my degree.
Hey, that's the name of this.
Senku, bro.
Hey, that's the name of this episode. I majored in sociology. Oh my god, bro! Listen, all I know is that. Hey, listen, Tsukasa, he don't got no police. That's all I know. He ain't got no police. He got no police and no old people. I don't know, dog. He got no boomers on his side.
Hey, bro. Hey, Tsukasa be wildin', bro.
He do be.
He be wildin'. Like obviously no such thing as righteous justice or anything like this, but nah.
Hey, dog,
talk about out of pocket, bro. Oh my god.
He threw mans off a cliff. Like he's just a different type of dude, bro.
Yeah, bro. He is on bad timing all the time. Like
all the time, bro. He's the definition of Omar Covet.
Honestly, just fucking reball.
For real, dog. Every time, bro. Man, but outside Spy Family and whatnot, what else are you like reading right now, watching right now?
Right now on Section 8, we're covering all of Tower of God.
Oh yeah.
You need to tap in with AD. That's AD shit right there.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I read his bio on Twitter, bro. Comprehension skills is up there. But just saying, I peeped that in World Trigger. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, listen, World Trigger, we coming up soon. That's next week. Am I Good a month show?
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in with World Trigger too, because
definitely.
Yeah, nah. Ever since I started meeting people from the Lookout, I'm like, all right, cool. I got a whole new community of people to talk to about anime. So there's no reason I should be watching the same shows over and over and over again.
Oh,
anymore.
Definitely. And like, he's gonna be like about that. And he don't watch the
thing. Nah, like you see on my shit, I'm like, shit. I watch One Piece, like rewatch One Piece for like the last 10 years for like 100, 200 times. So like, and that's 900 episodes. So I don't know, bro. Like that's me. Anything else.
Man, this is much. This is so much out there, man. Like. There's something for everybody too. There's something for any mood, like whatever you're looking for, like there's something for it. And
yeah,
I try to catch myself from getting in the cycle of watching the same one over and over again. The only one I really, really do that with is Cowboy Bebop. I watch Cowboy Bebop at least once a month, like the whole
I'm the same way
series.
with Yu Yu Hakusho, and when I feel like watching subs for an entire day, Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But no, you said so y'all doing Tower of God right now, which is super dope. What else are you watching and reading?
I just finished reading all of Dr. Stone because like I said, my QB1, he's out here looking tough.
Call him the Audible Master.
Master of the Audibles, bro.
Master of the Audible.
Every time. And then Ghost Rider Time Paradox. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's another. Hey, listen.
Hey,
that's
bro.
another
I listened to the last few episodes. Yep. I listened to the last few episodes before I came up here. I was like, nah, they're not about to catch me slipping. Not on wax, bro. Not on wax.
He said not on wax.
Nah, bro.
Nah, Time Paradox, bro. That's another guys approved joint right there, dog. That's a banger.
It's getting crazy. Like I don't know why I feel so connected to the idea of whatever the hell is going on in this show, and like not wanting this girl to die or anything like that. But like this shit is crazy. Like,
bro, it once again. Yeah. I think it's one of those. They do that left field thing very well too.
Yeah, and it's been getting better and better and better. And like one of my favorite shows from, I want to say last year, I guess last year, time is not a real concept to me anymore because of this damn pandemic shit. It's just not real at all.
What is?
But
this?
I guess
I don't know. I don't have a sleep schedule no more. I just wake up and do. Hey, bro, my life is out of whack now.
Yeah, whatever the world looks like after this, I feel so bad for like the first few months because nothing is going to get done, and I'm just going to be the least productive person in the world.
Hey, I'm laughing, and I know you serious, and I feel it because I'm gonna be the same exact way.
Everyone is apathetic towards it until it happens to them. Then they're just like, "Damn, bro! Like I can't just wake up, take a swig of lick, and just go about my day." Like that's what I was doing for like 2.5 months before I was like, "Damn, I can't just keep doing this. Something has to change."
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, no, go ahead.
What else were we getting into? I've been trying to get into some other stuff. Like obviously, I read my monthly Boruto, my monthly Dragon Ball Super, even though I'm just not into Dragon Ball Super anymore. It's lost me.
It's lost you even after the last chapter.
Yeah, so Section 8 no jutsu. We have a specialty and slandering Dragon Ball Z. That is
and so it's crazy because our specialty here is slandering fuck out of Boruto. Oh man,
this is beautiful how this works out every time.
It really is. The balance of life is just great, dog.
honestly and truly. But like I've been so disillusioned with Dragon Ball Z for so long now, and like obviously it can it's obviously one of the greatest of all time. People love it. Like it's everyone's introduction to anime, like we were saying earlier. Like every American cartoon has a Dragon Ball Z parody. I was looking them up today and I counted Johnny Bravo, Kids Next Door,
Fairly Odd
Parents with Maho Mushi, Mad on Cartoon Network that came on in like 2009, I want to say. Like they all just reference DBZ, but like I'm just so disillusioned with it. Like in Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball because I felt like everything had a purpose, or everything was kind of like, or like people just weren't doing things just because. So like for example, the Kamehameha, it was specifically for the Turtle School. The Dodon Ray was specifically for the Crane School. And then Piccolo comes through and just does both of them and says, I can do this now. And then never does it again. Okay, fine. Cool. That's fine. We get into Dragon Ball Z. Okay, now transformations. Okay, they're cool. Just like every other kid that loved anime, I also looked up Super Saiyan 52. Like, okay, I get it.
Hey, Super Saiyan 100. Super
Talking
Saiyan
about,
100
oh, yeah.
fusion.
the white hair, and he's like floating everywhere, and it's just like Dragon Ball AF and all that
Yeah.
random stuff.
Yeah, like I was into that too. And then it got to a point where it's like, okay, I think this kind of peaks at Super Saiyan 4 for me, but I understand transformations. We get to Super, all fucking hell breaks loose. Like, like, bruh, Vegeta's supposed to be not good at sensing energy and stuff like this. And what does he pull out of his ass? The Magnus Opus move for sensing energy. Talking about, oh, I'll never do this again. Why? Why wouldn't you? This doesn't help you, bro. Why would you stop doing this? We get to the spirit break shit that he learns. Okay, cool. So Vegeta knew how to do the spirit break, even when the two people that what's his name, Mirrors or whatever his name. I don't even know this motherfucker. The goat nigga. Like Moro. Yeah, that nigga. Like, and the names are all this. Like, I just have so much disdain for this shit right now, bro. Like, and then shit. Like,
hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Get
it out. Because I do it on a goddamn daily with Mario, bro.
And then like,
I don't even, bro, man.
Big Eyes has become like a venting session. Like everybody come in and talk their shit. Like, come on, like let it out.
Come on,
my girl's gonna be listening in the other room over. She's like, why you never like this about anything else? Like, nah, you don't understand. You don't understand. I'm just saying, I've given 26 years of my life to get to this point. And there's no Super Saiyan 5, my nigga? Nah, come on. Nah, I'm not here for this. No way you
They definitely took a sidestep.
Like,
oh my god. No, that's funny as hell. Hey, low key. This is completely separate, but the feeling is the same. I've been watching Attack on Titan because Mills inspired me to just rewatch Attack on Titan. And I'm starting and like, I don't hate it, but there's just some shit where I'm just like, I don't feel like I ever forgive you for this. Like, I feel that show tries to be way too intense, but then just has these funny ass things happen. And I'm like, I don't know how you want me to feel in this moment. Like, all right, like when Eren first, like when Eren gets eaten, right? And he loses that arm and the leg.
And they fly towards the screen.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh because he's like the homie.
Oh, I was dying. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hysterical. Oh my god.
I'm losing it in the room, right? I'm losing it. Then Ava starts crying, right? Ava starts crying, and then everything goes blank, and then they're like, Amos, you didn't wake up. And I'm like, why is this turning to like the Call of Duty right now? Like, this is all I can remember. It's like, this is a cutscene from Call of Duty. You're like, get up, hurry up, get to the
yeah, nah. Attack on Titan is another one that, like, when it started, I was like, I don't know about this. I tried to sit through the first season, and I didn't love the first season. And my friends, like, my closest friends from like high school, they still kill me to this day. Like, I don't know what it is, but my ADHD is super bad. So like, I don't even know who did the animation for season 1 of Attack on Titan, but like the character outlines were so thick, and that's all I could focus on the entire time. I'm just like, bruh, like this is getting intrusive to the experience. And so I'm sitting there, like, I'm not even paying attention to the story. Like, just sitting there looking at these thick ass lines, like it's putting me to sleep. Like, I can't stay awake and watch this show.
It looks like clip art. Like it looks like they clipped people onto like a back. Like, it's just, man.
And I'm so glad they fixed it, because like it's made the experience so much more enjoyable. But then as they fix that, now I exclusively read the manga. I haven't even watched the show since like season 2. Like, I exclusively read the manga, and I'm just like, yo, can this shit just hurry up and end? Like, I'm so tired of this.
It's so long-winded. Like, everything is so, like, that is a grind. And I'm like, this is coming from someone who likes to read One Piece. And I'm talking about this.
Right. I love One Piece.
I love
One Piece.
And like, I'm like, bro, this is a guy. Like, I am. And it sucks because I feel that the story is good. Like, there's really good elements to the story. It's just they just do things to just fuck it up. I'm like, what are you doing right now? I don't get it. I think like in season 1, when they get to HQ, there's a moment when they're going down to supplies and get gas, and they have to kill all 7 of the Titans.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where they're all walking down the stairs, but like they don't show them walking down the stairs. They like do this weird murals of them like walking down the stairs. It looks like a video game scene.
Yeah. It looks like a fucking Resident Evil scene. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, it looks like a Resident Evil scene. But and then just randomly they pop right back into them being on the stairs, and now you got this like thick ass black line. No, on my screen. What are you like? What was the point of all of that? I just attack, man. When you started talking about Super, and I was like, this is I understand the feeling because I feel the same way about Naruto, but I also feel the same way about Attack on Titan because I've like been recently watching that, and I just I know I understand the hate, but Big Eyes is a place where we accept all the love and we also accept all the hate and we accept all the smoke. Sid, man, thank you so much for pulling up on us, bro.
Anytime, of course.
Plug yourself, bro, and plug Section 8 Jutsu, no Jutsu, which everyone, if you're listening to this podcast, you better go listen to that podcast next.
So on Twitter, let me clear my voice for that one. I'm trying to make sure I don't got the Rona creeping up on me. That'd be wild. But on Twitter, my personal page is at Blue Squid Park. It's just like Mac Miller's album at Blue Slide Park, except it's Blue Squid. Section 8 No Jutsu at Section 8 No Jutsu on our Twitter. That's the group page. That's the gang page. We got some cool things up there. We got one of my co-hosts, Al. He's currently reading One Piece, so he'll post every so often. That's Al's Pirate Adventure. We have me reading Spy Family, Spy X Sid. What else? And then we do giveaways every so often. We just gave away a copy of Ghost of Tsushima. So pull up, come through. We got a place for everyone. We talk about it all. So again, thank you guys so much for having me. This was a dope euphoric experience. Like serotonin levels are all the way up right now. It's been a while since that.
I always say, bro, it gets kind of sweaty on this podcast. I ain't gonna hold you. I say it all the time.
It does. You gotta remember AD in Atlanta, so he hot all the time.
I used to live down there, so I get it.
It don't never change neither. It's ridiculous, bro.
Hey, bro, I was living out in the cab. Trust me, sweaty all the time, bro.
Oh man, but then once again, thank you guys, man. Thank you for pulling up, bro. This like you said, euphoric, dog. It's too much fun, and you're welcome on here anytime. So anytime you want to bring more smoke to the Big Eyes front door, just know that door is already unlocked for you.
So trust me, the whole gang gonna come back one day. Don't worry.
Yeah, listen, the whole gang. Listen,
that's gonna be great.
Hey, listen. The Super and Baruto, man. Listen, we only got a couple more weeks to the new chapter. I mean, we can get a little
Super versus Boruto.
Hey, bro.
Gang war started in here.
Hey, bro, we with all the smoke, so pull up.
Hey, listen, man. Make sure y'all follow the Lookout RNC. That's your one-stop shop for all things anime, manga, Miro. We always doing something cool on there. So make sure you go check us out, subscribe, follow us, follow RNC Radio Live for all the podcasts, anything, music, sports. Man, shoot, we got it all under there too. So make sure y'all give them a follow. Thank you guys so much. Hey, AD, what's the motto again?
Read more manga, watch more anime. Please drink some more water. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, peace.